no idea when this will go up or what video this will be a part of, but I am living in the now and just documenting what I can and what I want. So currently going into the next phase of my life. I'm very excited. Me and my girlfriend Jenna are trying to get a spot together, and it's going to be magical. So right now I'm filling out an application for a place we fell in love with. Space, lighting, updated appliances, and just like an overall aesthetic for the both of us is mandatory. Now, one non-negotiable we had was we needed parking, but we came to realize that the places that we were looking at that had parking sacrificed space. So now, while Philly isn't the easiest with parking, we decided to just nix that non negotiable and really go for space and aesthetic. So, right now, I'm just filling out an application. I'm kind of getting towards the end of it, and it's really just a crazy moment to sit back and reflect on. We've been together for a little over a year now, and can't believe just how happy we both are with each other and everything we've been through in such a short amount of time. With her, I've really been able to dive into myself more as an individual and really learn who I am through this process and in this relationship. And I vocalize that to say, like, any of you out there in a relationship, I really, really hope that you guys are still taking time for yourselves and not overcompensating to save a relationship by making your significant other your number one priority. TMI, I learned from my last relationship that making your significant other your number one priority above yourself is dangerous waters. So that's one thing I took away from my last relationship, is making sure that I dedicate myself first and that I'm good so that I can bring my 100% into the relationship and make sure that she's good. It's all about balance and readjusting your priorities when needed. So right now I'm just filling out some information for this rental agreement, and hopefully they're willing to just wait for us to move in March 1st. I know they're trying to be immediate, but we're about to go on this trip, or we would have already gone on this trip depending on when this video comes out. But moving in February 1st and we get back January 31st is just bonkers. Like, that, just give us a month, please. I hope y'all give us a month to just come back, get acclimated, and start really getting the moving process situated. But I know these people are in a rush, so I might have to just, put a little riz on and see what we can do, if they could hold the property for us, or if we got to pay for an extra month, like, look, we're going to do it. That's like just how much in love we are with this place. If you're wondering what this is called a C-stand. I just shot a unboxing video for a hat. I am a Hat Club ambassador. And I just did some promo for that, and I just didn't feel like breaking that down. The one thing I'm looking forward to in a new space is just having a bigger office and having more natural light and having just more space for activities, because, like, I've been here for 5 years. I moved in at the moment COVID happened. I moved in the week the shutdown happened. And this place really helped me become who I am today. And it pains me to leave this place. Many people have lived in this house, and I've roomed with many people throughout the 5 years that I've been here, but I really got to enjoy it for myself this last year. And living by yourself is something that every single one of us have to experience, especially if you're in a relationship. I highly advise that before you guys move in together, that you have at least lived by yourself for a year, 2 years, because that's when you truly discover who you are as an individual before you can bring who you are into a relationship 100%. I'm talking to my landlord to see if I could buy this property off of him, because this is like if you understand J. Cole, this is like my Forest Hills Drive. Like, this is the space that will have countless memories and countless times where I grew and gained potential and discovered a deeper version of who I am through my trials and tribulations. So I would love to just own this space and like maybe pass it down to like when my kid gets older and like they're ready to get out into the universe and need a space of their own and be like, look, you know what? Go to Cumberland. This is the Cumberland house. Yeah, I'm rambling at this point. I'm gonna get back to this application because I'm not trying to waste no time. So yeah, wherever this leads, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll catch y'all when I press record next. Yo, what's good? It's Tuesday. 2 days till Japan and the Philippines. We got a stacked day today. Jerome and Will are coming through. We're gonna handle some pod related stuff. If you're not aware, me, Jerome, aka 215 Shooter, and Will, aka The Second Tree, we all run a podcast called Beach Talk. So check that out. I'll throw a link up somewhere. We talk about lifestyle, sneakers, us as entrepreneurs, content creators, all of that stuff. We drop some gems. So today we're gonna run to this spot called Encanto. It's a sneaker cafe out here in Philly, and we're looking for a space to host a guest. So the setup we have right now is a 2-person setup, and we want to incorporate somebody else into the pod for all of y'all. So yeah, we're going to hit that, and then we're going to go check out this potential client in South Philly. I found this local sauce brand. They had like this really, really good spicy ranch sauce, and I use it daily. And I just threw up a quick story shouting them out for being local, and that created the opportunity for us to go into their establishment and talk, create some possibilities and see what happens when you're in a room with a business owner and what they can utilize from us and what we can utilize from them, The bartering system. I got something, he got something. Let's see what magic we can make, right? And then after that, I'm going to head to P's and Q's to see my homie Key. He said he got some stuff for me before this trip. So shout out to you, Key. I really appreciate you always being an inspiration. The tricky part about today is I want to vlog it for YouTube, but I also want to vlog it for short form. So we're going to see how this Osmo handles me just constantly flipping back and forth between horizontal and vertical and seeing if that takes away from me being in the moment or if I'm trying to do too much in terms of capturing content. So this is going to be a fun little struggle. Like I told y'all before, I just really want to get into documenting the now and being part of the moment at the same time. Random, but wearing a piece that honestly means a lot to me right now. Shout out to Richie Lee. This fleece with the silk lining is actually crazy. For the last 2-3 years, I've been copping up on Richie Lee and, just organically creating content, putting y'all onto a brand that you might not know. And it got recognized by Richie Lee himself. And that's big. And that wasn't something that I was striving to do, right? It's just a blessing to know that my content is reaching the people that I believe it should. So he reached out to me and he was willing to bless me with a couple pieces from their latest winter collection. And this is one of those pieces. I'll do a little mini haul at some point, but just there's so many things I'm supposed to do before this trip. And I'm coming to realize that there's a lot of things I won't be able to do, and that is okay because there's always time when I get back. Granted, there isn't because by the time I get back, Baby's Cucina is now grand opening. I'll be moving into a new space, and yeah, there's going to be all that. So we're good. So very successful meeting at Encanto. It's really crazy to remember that my brother-in-law designed that space.
Little subtle flex.
Little subtle flex for the page, but yeah. Now we're gonna get some grub because the spot we're gonna go to next, the kitchen is not open. So let's get some grub. We about to hit Shake Shack. They just opened one here in Fishtown, so you know we gotta hit that joint up. What's your go-to Shake Shack order?
Bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger?
Bacon cheeseburger. That's my staple.
You're not getting
any burger establishment.
You're not getting the glizzy. Have you had the hot dog from Shake Shack?
I haven't had a glizzy since I was 12 years old.
Really? It's been that long?
It's been that long.
Damn.
No glizzies go in this opening.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
How was that an AO? I'm saying they don't go.
Yeah, it was just the statement itself is just like it created a visual that was unnecessary.
That's on you.
That is on me. So you bottle 5 sauces?
We have 5 right now. We're gonna cut back to 4.
Okay. Which one are you cutting out?
The honey ketchup on the right there.
Okay. He was just excited about that one.
God.
I'll give you guys a bottle of each. I mean, you already got the spicy ranch, but the other 4 I'll give you a
Okay.
sample.
All right. Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, that'd be dope.
In the bar here, the buffalo's our best seller. The wings, buffalo chicken cheesesteaks,
That
like a
makes
buffalo
sense.
cauliflower.
Okay.
At the markets that I do, though, the sweet and spicy, like by far.
Yeah, so we'll get everything aligned. We'll stay in communication.
Sure.
And we'll definitely just get everything in line for February. Thank you for even like considering this. Like it's huge. Like I don't know, like it to work with local brands is something that like we've wanted to do. So I appreciate you just even reaching out.
Hey, appreciate you finding the sauce, man.
Yeah.
That's always nice to see, like someone just randomly buying it and posting about it.
Yeah, I'm always curious of just trying different things, especially when it's like Philly and local. I'm like, you gotta put on for the people that like really try out there.
Yeah.
Because without that, like, what are we? We're small businesses.
It's dope because a lot of like our following and people that know us are here and out of town. So when things usually happen, people at home usually look at us as inaccessible. So they never reach out and never say anything. We're always kind of like, hey, like we don't want to be doing stuff with an Oakland brand. Like we want to do stuff home.
Yeah.
So it's dope to get back into like just doing stuff in the city and like with Philly and so.
Thank you very much.
Nice meeting you guys.
Sure.
Yeah. Definitely let me know when you guys stop by for dinner.
Here we are in the heart of South Street, about to check out P's and Q's. Switch my hat, obviously, because I totally forgot I got a hat club campaign I gotta shoot. This is the denim Phillies, so I got Will over here. He about to shoot my fit real quick, so we can get this and head back home and start packing, because I have not started. Alright, today was extremely productive, but also unexpectedly expensive. Just got back to the crib, and now I'm gonna work on like my first YouTube video with the questions that I asked Instagram before the trip, and then I have to finish packing. Just got off the phone with new landlord and realtor, And for the money we're about to drop for first, last security deposit, we could have put a down payment on a crib, but we're not going to talk about that. Very excited for the new space that we're going to get into starting in February. So appreciate y'all for following along. I think after this, I'm going to start creating a video for this trip because we leave in 2 days. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Haircut, got a prenatal appointment with Jana, and then after that we're getting both of our families together to reveal the gender. And after that we're going to come back here and finish packing completely so that we can hit the airport early in the morning on Thursday. So as always, subscribe to the channel. Check me out on all social media platforms. It's I'm Ill Vibe across all of them. Appreciate y'all for just tapping in, and if you're here, hit that like, comment what you want to see more of. I'm rambling. Let me clean this space up and get started. So deuces.